Hey, what's up guys? It's Cypher from CypherPK.com, and today I'm making you this informational video regarding the removal of vet ranks. I get a lot of questions regarding this topic, and a lot of people don't really know what's going to happen with the vet ranks, or they're unsure as to how their characters are going to be affected. Well, I'm going to make this video just so I can clear up some misconceptions and give you guys a good understanding of what the system is going to look like. Well, first of all, vet ranks are being completely removed from the game, and it should happen early 2016 within the next major patch. How this is going to work is they're going to be converting the vet rank system into a champion point system. The main reason that I think they're doing this is because a vet 16 with 501 champion points and a vet 16 with 100 champion points, there's a big difference between their power level and their resource management and their damage because of the champion system. So it doesn't make sense to have them both labeled as V16. So by removing the vet system and making the champion system the new way to level up your characters, it kind of makes things a little more easy to see and look at because of the fact that you can tell how many champion points a person has and exactly what resources are available to them with their character. So as far as gear and itemization, how this is going to work is they're going to remove the vet rank system, and your level or rank is going to be determined by your champion points. Now, champion points are account-wide, so all your characters have access to the same pool of champion points. Technically, that means all your characters will be the same level, as long as they are level 50 or higher. If you make a new character, you still have to level from 1 to 49. Once you get to level 50, that's when you'll have, you'll always have access to the champion system, even from level 1, but you won't actually have access to the itemization that you're getting from the champion system. And how the itemization is going to work is every 10 champion points counts as one vet rank, but this is going to go up to 160 champion points. That's not the cap, but that's the requirement to be considered a V16. So if you have 160 champion points, once the vet ranks are removed, all your characters will be able to wear V16 gear. I don't think ZeniMax is going to call them V16 gear anymore. I think they're going to call them like 160 champion point gear. That's going to be the highest requirement to wear that type of gear. So if you have a veteran rank 1 character and you have 300 champion points or 230, anything above 160, once they remove the veteran rank system, you'll be able to wear V16 gear, which will probably be labeled as 160 CP gear. So that means you'll be able to be wearing endgame content and endgame gear as a V1. So it's all going to be determined by your champion points. If you have under 160 champion points, let's say you have 140 champion points, right? When the vet system is removed, you'll be considered as a V14. You won't actually have the title V14, but you'll be considered as a V14, and you'll only be able to wear V14 gear. And I don't think, like I said, it's not going to be called V14 gear anymore. It's going to be called 140 CP gear. That's going to be the requirement that you have to have. So as long as you have 160 champion points or more, once the vet ranks are removed, you'll be considered V16 on all your characters that are above level 49, basically once you get to the veteran ranks. Of course, they won't actually be veteran ranks anymore. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'd love to explain it into further detail. Thank you guys so much for watching. I personally think that this new system is going to be a lot better because you don't have to go through the vet grind every single time you make a new character. Leveling 1 through 50 takes some people a couple of days. It takes some people an entire day. It takes some people a week, which is a short time frame to get a character up and running, and you don't have to go through the process of grinding out vet 1 to V16 every single time you're trying a new character on alt. So it encourages alts, and it makes the grind a lot more bearable, and I think that's good for a player like me who plays on different platforms and different characters. I don't think there's much harm in this change. Of course, there's going to be pros and cons for any change that comes into the game, but this change, in my opinion, is a really good change for the game. So thank you guys so much for watching again. Subscribe for more Elder Scrolls Online content, and I will see you guys soon.